Okay, we're gonna watch the TheVarus Strakes book. The Virus Strikes book by the internet historian. We watched the first part earlier, but we're gonna watch the second part. Mars.
Thank you, all of my children. We're here today to test the launch of my new cyber rocket. With this, I pledge to you that we will have a man on the Earth by the year 2030. But before we embark on this journey, we must talk about some of the mistakes of the past, so that we are not doomed to repeat them.
I love that they picked the soulless picture of Elon Musk. I mean, he doesn't have a soul, but you know what I mean? This just really encapsulates his face.
Anyway, it was a sunny day in downtown Wuhan, and people were coughing into each other's mouths, as is customary in that part.
You're going viral, douchebag. I'm a big f***ing man, and I'm gonna pull out my dick.
February 2020. The virus is everywhere. But some were sneaking out. Others not taking it seriously.
Is this real?
Seriously at all.
Cough directly in my face.
People were outside,
Does anybody know what happened to that guy? Is he still alive?
going about their normal lives.
Get drunk before everything closes.
It was time for drastic action. So, the mayors and
Hey, it's Anna Orlando.
governors from around the world gathered together with a solution to the problem of sneaking out while grounded. Snitching hotlines.
Sometimes America feels like a fever dream because it's Canada. Like, we all just stayed in. We just, like, if you were essential, you went and you worked. If you weren't, you stayed at home. But, like, America was so bad that they had to have snitches.
Snitches get rewards.
Simply take a picture of someone and text it to the official snitch line to put those rule breakers in their place.
What's up, boys?
So,
Over here at Wendy's.
What a scoop!
Instant justice.
Some people need to get the message. Send a photo, and we will make sure that enforcement comes right away.
But naturally, many New
they encourage this? This is not right.
Yorkers did not take very kindly to this idea. So,
I think I just got spit on.
they decided to text the hotline as well. Text after text came rolling in. What a success! Let's open the first one. Surprised. Turns out people weren't just sending in tips. They were sending the whole shaft. Oh Jesus,
Oh
next
my
one.
God.
Next. 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 Just close it. I can't.
Oh yeah, this is the trick you're in, Ian. You just don't leave your house. Then regardless of whether there's a pandemic or not, it's not your problem.
It's just going faster. Text after text was the same. Pictures of people giving the finger, dick pics, edgy Blasio memes. This isn't helping at all. Sir, our servers can't handle this amount of erotica all at once. Well, save some of the more tasteful nudes on this thumb drive and shut it down. And so it crashed. But the snitches forgot the first rule of snitching. Snitches get unmasked by state sunshine laws. In Missouri, they have them. 2 weeks after their own snitching program went live, turned out it was all subject to public record by anyone who requested it.
Oh my
So not
God.
only is all of this information not anonymous or private, it's
Oh
published
no.
indefinitely on a government website with zero redaction.
Nothing is ever private. Just assume all your information is already on the internet and readily available for people to steal, because it is. You know, assume that. Just know.
Oh dear. Of course, I'm not going to put any of those details here. But if you live in Missouri and you're a bit curious,
Links as always are in the description down below.
in Washington and Louisiana, people were unmasked too. In Frisco, Texas, they made an app for snitching as well.
Oh
But
my
there was
God.
backlash and it was terminated. In LA, the mayor's infamous
Snitches get rewards.
statement was walked back. In Victoria, a couple was fined $1,500 each for going on a drive to Lake's entrance and posting photos on social media.
Well, that was stupid. Why did they post photos on social media? If you're going to travel somewhere when you're not supposed to, then you don't post evidence.
You there, sir? I certainly hope you've got a license.
Warned that if they do it again, they would be arrested. Except the photos were from a year ago.
It true. Oh, they messed up. That was a year ago photos. Oh, they messed up. You know, people say hide your credit card, hide your phone, hide your stuff. Like, no, it's all out there. If somebody wants to find your credit card, they will have your credit card. That's why credit cards have protection to it, because all that information is out there on the internet. But normally people don't go after a single individual because you're not wealthy enough for them to go after you.
We're not going to get everything right all the time, and we will make mistakes.
But worst of all was the UK.
9 coppers for one lad. Well, you're ridiculous.
194,000 calls in a single month had been made regarding people leaving their homes without a license, and tens of thousands of fines had been issued.
The British frown down on telltales. There's even an old nursery rhyme.
Telltale tit, your tongue shall be slit.
You make any more noise, and I'm calling the police.
Show me what you've got. Yeah!
And yet, while normal everyday activities were being criminalized, regular crimes were being made de facto legal.
Good job.
What?
Police do nothing around here.
And in major cities, it seemed as though everyone was going for the high score.
What?
People aren't afraid to go out on the street at night. What can we do to increase crime? I have an idea.
If they increase violent crimes, people are too afraid to go out on the streets to spread the COVID. That's kind of genius, but also kind of gross.
In New York and LA, they experimented with reducing bail to 0, and it went exactly as you'd expect. But it wasn't enough. So they said any burglaries up to $1,000 worth of goods would no longer result in the police showing up to the scene. So you're telling me that I can steal up to $1,000 worth of goods, and the police won't even try to make an arrest?
What?
Well, maybe one day, if somehow they're identified.
But you want everyone to wear a mask, too.
Yes.
So people walked up to the buffet and had their fill.
If you could walk into a store, grab what you want, and just go, what would shopping look like?
Oh my God! Call the police!
Welcome to Amazon Go. We call it Just Walk Out Technology.
Piece of shit. Hope you overdose. Piece of shit.
Wow. First of all, I'm here, chat. If you're stealing from a large corporation, it's not bad if you are too poor to afford some carrot sticks. And there's a Walmart that has carrot sticks, and they're not going to arrest you for the carrot stick. Lexi, you're ruining my intense moment. You are not doing a bad thing. You're feeding your carrot sticks. I mean, you're feeding your family with the carrot sticks. Walmart can afford to lose a few carrot sticks. You're not a shitty person. You deserve food. You are a human, and you deserve your human rights. And that should include food, water, and shelter.
Take whatever you like.
Sometimes when I call 911, nobody answers.
No lines, no checkout. No, seriously.
Shoplifters
Just make sure you don't rob small mom and pop shops. That's not cool.
don't seem to care who's watching.
Once you've got everything you want, you can just go.
Filling bags and backpacks in the middle of the day.
You can keep going. Amazon Go.
Amazon Go.
Get back tomorrow?
Yeah.
Yeah? Tomorrow morning?
Tomorrow morning.
Not enough crime. Release the felons. So it was ordered. Anyone who had non-violent misdemeanors, serving sentences of less than a year, or scheduled to be free in 30 days or fewer, was released.
Why are they doing this?
And the results? Predictable. One man only lasted 37 minutes before being arrested again. Another man was arrested 3 times in one day. First for attempting to break into a vehicle, next for stealing items out of someone's front yard, and then again for stealing a vehicle. And each time he was arrested, he just moonwalked out of there.
For his 7th time, he got arrested for stealing a vehicle. So apparently he's not very good at it.
Crime rates went right through the ceiling.
America's crazy. America's just crazy.
Famous criminal time. Tekashi69 was released early from his 18-month sentence and instantly broke Instagram and YouTube records with his live stream and music video. Other high-profile names asking for early release include R. Kelly, Bill Cosby, Martin Shkreli, and our good
That was not dubbed audio.
friend Billy McFarland. Breakout time! Then some prisoners came together with an idea.
What's your plan?
Well, if we have an outbreak at our prison, then maybe they just have to let some of us go.
They're like, if we just get a lot of COVID, let's just spread the COVID.
Worth a shot. So prisoners at the North County Correctional Facility tried passing around water containers and shared a mask to get it. It worked, somewhat, as 30 prisoners soon tested positive for the virus. But then administrators cottoned on to what they were doing, and none of them were released.
Busted.
Speaking of people who should be in prison, celebrities. We have forgotten about the important people. Guys, we're bored too. They crave the attention. They need it.
Celebrities in their big mansion were like, ooh, woo. I have a golf course, and I have a pool table, and I have a bowling alley and a pool in my house, but I'm just so bored. It's like, dude, I have a bed in a box. At least I have Elden Ring.
Without it, they will surely shrivel and perish. But when everything gets shut down and they're trapped in their homes and can't get on TV, they begin to go a little stir.
Okay guys, now I know we're all feeling the struggle right now. Without television and press following you around, you need to make yourselves trend. We need you now more than ever. Jimmy, female Jimmy, you're the funny guys, you must continue working from home. Your biggest competitor now is a Swedish boy that reacts to funny videos on his kitchen floor.
Sounds doable. It was toilet paper. It was a huge box of, I was like a kid on the toilet on Christmas morning. 60 double rolls of heaven.
You get to play that fun game, protected from the coronavirus or a botched nose job. Or both.
It's kind of sad. It's kind of sad watching these comedians.
Everyone in here is gay.
Hello, everybody out there.
No, shut it down. How about an uplifting song to boost morale? This could be our generation's We Are the World.
Yeah, I can give it a go. I love uplifting music.
Thank you, gal.
Imagine there's no heaven. It's easy if you
Imagine there's no heaven.
Oh my god.
This is not the time when everyone's Grammy's dying, you fucking idiot.
You feel like they feel like they did something significant.
She's so happy.
Oh, celebrities. You so dumb.
Gal Gadot, whatever fuck her name is, Wonder Woman.
I lost my job at the...
We're all in together, chat. We are all in this together. This cringy celebrity video.
meatpacking plant, but Gal Gadot sang Imagine
And it's a
today.
terrible version. You guys suck at singing.
Yeah, thank you.
Oh boy, Madonna. How about an inspirational speech to lift those faces? I mean, spirits.
Even Pedro.
That's the thing about COVID-19. It doesn't care about how rich you are. It's the great equalizer. And what's terrible about it is what's great about it. What's terrible about it is it's made us all equal in many ways.
It has not made us all equal. What are you talking about? Look at her rose water bath.
What's wonderful about it is that it's made us all equal in many ways.
Jesus Christ. Maybe just stick to singing.
Cause there's no more pasta, oh no. So we're gonna eat some fried fish.
Okay, not bad. Let's try somebody else. Keep it positive, you know.
Cause the last shit comes from motherfucking China.
Thank you, Cardi. You really are the voice of reason.
Government, let me tell y'all motherfuckers something. Guess what, bitch? Coronavirus! This is getting real!
Well, that was... Vanessa, maybe you can speak to your fans? You seem to have a lot of free time at the moment.
If anything, it did make us feel less equal because like their experience is different than our experience for sure.
Like, yeah, people are gonna die. It's just terrible, but like, inevitable?
Oh god. Oh
I mean, she's not wrong, but also not right.
jeez. We're losing them. You guys in your massive houses and complaining isn't relatable at all. We need to meet them on their level.
I've got this.
Cried for a second. And I was gonna do it by myself, and then I thought, you know what? It's important for everybody.
What? What? I missed this. Apparently I was too busy watching TikTok videos. Oh, and working.
But before I continue, ad time.
Sponsor Cinematic Universe.
The name's
chat.
Ray Con, but you can call me Ray Con Man.
20 years
Dad,
ago.
look, I got you a present. Thanks, son. Let's go throw the old football around in celebration of my new present. Wired headphones with wires.
I didn't see all this stupid stuff either, and I was in fact on TikTok, but I also worked. But I mostly watched stupid things. Oh, I know I watched makeup tutorials and hair fails. That was the thing that I did.
Why, son? Why? You're responsible.
No. Never again. Gotcha! Wired headphones, you dangerous bitch.
Wait, what?
Huh? I can't hear you. I have my everyday E25 Raycon earbuds in. I'll save you. What? There's another one. Don't worry, I'll save you too.
Oh my god. You don't want to die by decapitation by your headbuds.
Now you two kiss. 6 hours of playtime, half the price of other premium brands. Raycon good, wires bad. Will you seamlessly connect your Bluetooth with me?
Can I get a closer look? Wow, I love the range of colors they come in. Of course I will. Let me just put them in right now. Wow, they fit so snug.
Wow. I think I'll put mine in as well. Just don't insert them into other holes. Hey Doc, it's happened again. Raycon good, wires bad.
No, wait.
Cleaning is as easy as 1, 2, 3. What's wrong?
Please don't clean your headphones like this.
Don't want to live in cyberpunk and have your brain all f***ed up by 5G? Ethan? You seen it? Raycon good, wires bad.
Bye-bye.
Go to buyraycon.com/internet store to save 15% off your first order of the everyday EV25 earbuds from Raycon. Ad over.
Onions. Humble yellow onions. Onion.
6-pound onion. Gripping the onion like a tennis ball.
It's time for an uplifting story.
Yes, please.
Prem Murti Pandey, 56, works at Mumbai airport. Everything was going into lockdown and he wanted to be with his family. But they were in Allahabad and he was stuck in Andheri East.
Oh no.
Just fly. No flights. Just drive. Not so simple. Roads are closed to all non-essential travel.
Of course.
What to do? So he hatched a plan. I'll become an essential traveler.
Oh.
He started with a test case. He hired a truck and drove 200 kilometers to Pimpelgina. Bought 1,300 kilograms of watermelon.
So good.
Come to
Please don't eat a watermelon like that.
terms of the already large quantity of melons we already have.
And sent the truck back to Mumbai, where he had a cellar. Success. Wasn't stopped, even sold the goods at a profit. We're an essential traveler now, boys. Time to do it again, but
That's so smart.
this time all the way home. So he hired another truck, got an onion permit, and this time bought 25,520 kilograms of onions. And the article says he disguised himself as an onion seller. I don't know what that looks like, so here's this. He then hauled
Onion.
ass 1,200 kilometers over 3 grueling days and nights through 3 states to get home. He makes it. Now to sell the goods and see my family. He stopped at the wholesale market just on the outskirts of town and tried to find a buyer for the onions. Except, nobody wanted them. Onions? Anyone? Onions? Because of the lockdown, there was a huge glut in the market.
Whoa, that's a big onion. Look at that.
Woo! Onions. Everybody loves onions.
Too many onions. So many onions. So many onion rings.
Onions? Onions? No! Daddy's coming home, and he's smelling of onions. By the late afternoon, he just gave up and drove the truck to his house to be with his family. However, the next day, knock knock. It's the police. Oh no, you're not here to buy some onions, are you? And they were not. So he spent the next 2 weeks in the quarantine center, and he's still looking for a buyer for the onions.
Mr. Clean gets rid of dirt and grime and grease in just a minute.
Mr. Clean will clean your whole house and everything that's in it.
I need some hand sanitizer. When the outbreak first happened, there was one clear piece of advice from the WHO. Wash your hands.
We the cleanest.
Both soap and hand sanitizer would work, but
The best combination, actually, guys, is hand sanitizer followed by washing your hands, because hand sanitizer actually can kill bacteria, like can kill certain viruses and bacteria, and then washing it with soap actually washes off those dead bacteria from the hand sanitizer. So doing a double whammy is the most effective way to prevent cold and flus.
But we had plenty of soap. So naturally, we panicked about the hand sanitizer. Good thinking.
That's gold. That's gold.
And panic soon turned to profit. People had seen the rush on toilet paper and they knew to get in quick. And two of the fastest shoppers in the West were entrepreneurial brothers, Matt and Noah.
I do remember the story about the hoarding of the hand sanitizer.
They hopped in their truck and drove from town to town, state to state, buying up every bottle they could get their immaculately disinfected hands on. Hundreds. Grabber, grabber, grabber. By the end, thousands. 17,000 bottles in all. The plan? Sell them on eBay and Amazon at a
This is what capitalism creates.
huge markup. It was the perfect grind. Well, until the inevitable happened. Everyone got super mad. The New York Times, low on hand sanitizer themselves, decided to investigate the brothers. And they wrote an article. The unsterilized masses made complaints.
I don't like this one bit. Please send the cops immediately.
And then someone went to Jeff and told. Jeff made their online accounts go to sleep. eBay followed suit. Now there was nowhere to sell their goods. Then the law got involved, and the DA said, price gouging illegal. Me angry. So the authorities called up Matt. No.
Price gouging should be illegal because they shouldn't be able to do that to people. My coworker used to complain that they'd use hand sanitizer, but they still see a lot of dirt and stuff under their nails. And I'm like, that's because you didn't wash your hands. Sanitizer kills the germs, but it doesn't get rid of it. It's still in your skin. Not just that, hand sanitizer doesn't get rid of dirt. It doesn't get dirt. It's not like you wipe it off. Yeah. Oh, that's disgusting. I wonder how many people just use hand sanitizer instead of washing their hands. I'm worried now.
Noah. Hey guys. Hey, good to hear from you. You too. Afraid it's not entirely a social call though. Oh no? Yes, price gouging illegal. So what you want, prison or philanthropy? We're sending over a squad car now. I have decided to give back to the community. So the police pull up, the media too, and Matt and Noah announce that they will be giving it all away for free.
Oh my God. Of course, price gouging is only illegal for individual people and not for corporations. I mean, capitalism.
Did an interview for television and wore this amazing shirt.
The pricing on Amazon was definitely higher than retail.
Would you say you're sorry?
No, I don't think that I would.
Note.
Wow.
A similar thing happened in Adelaide, Australia, when a man bought up hundreds of packs of toilet paper and hand sanitizer. Then he realized he couldn't sell it, and tried to return it all back to Drake's supermarket. Drake himself told the guy to please leave.
I told him that.
He has a YouTube channel, by the way. But this did little to abate the shortage of supply and overall price gouging. But don't be too mad at these guys. They're small timers, microscopic, compared to China. Stop! Oh, sorry. What I mean is, compared to the brave heroes at the CCP. There's an outbreak. Xi Jinping, you're our only hope. So a call was sent out to companies all around the world, especially in the West. We want you to send staff out to every retail store you can to buy up personal protective equipment, especially masks. And ship it all back to China. Thank you, Xi Jinping. All in a day's work. The scale here, by the way, is just...
What is happening? They bought all the supplies from around the world and sent it back to them so they could use it? I mean, that's smart, but like, what about the people in those countries?
ridiculous.
Millions of face masks.
3 million masks. 2.4 billion pieces of protective equipment.
Thermometers. 700,000 hazmat
All
suits.
flown out on a private jet.
We just wanted to ask you guys what all these products are and where they're going.
If you went out to buy a mask in January or February and noticed that there were none left, it wasn't just because there was a big rush on them. It was because there was a big export. And then when other countries had a shortage, the CCP swooped in to sell locally manufactured masks back to Europe and the United States at an escalated price. Only then later for them to be found defective and needing to be recalled.
Oh my god. So much drama, so much drama. Boobly eyes.
Got him again. Anyway, back to the hand sanitizer specifically. There was a shortage. So New York Governor Andrew Cuomo stepped in with a solution. It's up to me now. He unveiled his new line of hand sanitizer.
Open the curtain, please.
NYS Clean.
Of course, make it in-house so he can make money off it. I'm great at multitasking until you distract me and then I forgot the two tasks that I was doing.
A 75% alcohol strength concoction made by the humble citizens of Great Meadows Correctional Facility.
Floral bouquet. Little I detected lilac, hydrangea, tulips. What does it smell like to you? Tulip.
They were capable of producing 100,000 gallons every week.
I don't think that man knows what a tulip smells like, let alone what a tulip is.
It was much cheaper than any other product on the market, mainly because the price of labor was pretty much zero.
That's so sad. I feel like you should be, unless the inmate is like a murderer, but I feel like if you're just like a small little misdemeanor inmate and you're in prison for that because you owned marijuana or something, I don't think you should be paid 65 cents an hour. That's slave labor.
Other pharmaceutical items that disappeared fast were vitamins, cough medicine, and, critically, inhalers.
How many ohms you vaping there?
It was tough for the asthmatics, already picked on for their feeble bodies. Their weak lungs, embarrassing. Everybody laughs at the asthmatics, even if we, pretend and say nice things to their face. The next big one would be gloves. Once they were recommended, there was a run on them too.
So like at my work provided us gloves, hand sanitizer, and face masks, as well as cleaning solution. And there was definitely a shortage where they would tell us like, you get to wear one pair of gloves per shift.
And once those were out, there was a run on, surprisingly, condoms. The thinking man's glove.
You know how many pandemic babies there is, guys? Too many.
If you need to press a button on the elevator or push a trolley around the grocery store, no problem. Just use your cock. Last story.
Nothing's more fun than a barrel of monkeys, you've heard people say. You can own a barrel of monkeys.
In a medical center in Delhi, there's a gang of monkeys scheming.
What?
Son of a bitch. I'm in. True story, right? Some red-faced rhesus macaques, tired of their situation, go rogue. They bust out of their cage and attack a researcher, snatching COVID blood samples as they make their way to the exit. Give me that. No, Mojo, no. Put that down, bad monkey. They make a break for it, evading staff and guards, and leap out the window to freedom.
Ray or Mojo.
One was later seen in a tree, chewing on one of the samples.
Yummy.
In a further act of defiance, another was seen chewing on a surgical glove. Apparently it's become a big problem in Delhi. Monkeys everywhere. They snatch people's stuff and even break into homes. It seems that nature isn't just returning peacefully. It's come back with a vengeance. And if we intend to survive, we're gonna have to learn to fight back.
Against the monkeys?
So anyway, with this knowledge, we will conquer Earth and rule over it once again. Oh no. It's here. And that's about it. Probably no part 3 unless something ridiculous happens, like an autonomous zone in Portland or the government shutting off utilities. Plugging the second channel again, you bet. We've got a feature-length Sundance review coming out in a bit over a month.
That was a lot, but that was hilarious. But that was a lot.